Hello, Potato. Today we're going to do something that we haven't done in a little while, which is some blind boxes. And I don't mean Loot Crate or Taste of Home, but actual proper blind box items. And the items come from Aggretsuko. If you have Netflix, you may have seen at least ads for the series on there. They have like 2 or 3 seasons worth of it on there. And I strongly encourage you to watch it because it's a great little series. Aggretsuko is a Sanrio property. Yeah, you know, the people that make Hello Kitty and Karopi. And it's kind of interesting because it's, to a lesser extent, Gudetama is the same thing, but it shows that they're not afraid to have a little bit of an edge with the saccharine cuteness that usually comes with your Sanrio characters. Like, again, My Melody and Karopi, and I mean, even characters like Bats Maru, or just still, they're still really cute. And as you can see, Retsuko here is also really cute. She is a red panda, and in her fictional world, she's an office worker. You can probably tell from the outfit. And, you know, she suffers all the slings and arrows office workers deal with. There's gender roles at play here. I think there's cultural things that maybe are not totally accessible to me as an American, as far as the norms of her office place. But, you know, she keeps it down. She bites her tongue. She does her job. She has a few friends in the office, but her boss, who is a literal pig, kind of treats her like garbage. But, you know, she takes it. She pushes it down. And when it gets to be too much, she has a little secret. And that is karaoke, where she does death metal and turns into this. But it's a very fun, cute show. It's maybe not so much for little kids. There is some swearing in it, which, again, if you're used to the super sweet kindness of Hello Kitty, can be a little shocking. But I really quite enjoy it. And one of the things I've wanted since the show first started, or at least first started here in the US, I guess there's like a series of Aggretsuko shorts that aired in Japan before the Netflix series, is an action figure. You know, preferably like a Nedoroid or a Figma. I've seen some like banks and some vinyl figurines and plush, and I don't want that. I want a posable action figure, preferably with changeable faces, so you can have her be that or that. And it hasn't happened yet. However, a while back I saw that Five Below, yep, one of my favorite discount stores, was getting in a line of, frankly, they got in a bunch of different figures from the Loyal Subjects, including a series of Aggretsuko figures. And the Loyal Subjects is a company that makes these little figures, not always blind box, but little figures, and I originally found them through Loot Crate when I got this little guy, this little Mega Man character. And honestly, I was pretty impressed with him because it has a fair amount of articulation to it that I quite liked. And even though I'm not a huge Mega Man fan, this did actually make it up onto the shelf for a while. I believe Cheshire Cat there eventually replaced him. But he was up there for a while. And when I saw that Loyal Subjects was also making these, they also made like some Fox animation figures and aliens and other stuff like that. But when I saw they were making these, I'm like, oh, that may be as close as I'm ever going to get to a proper Aggretsuko action figure. So let's pop her out of the box here and see what we have. This is our basic Aggretsuko. Now, basically, I went in there and I bought everything they had. And so oddly, I mean, let's look at the options here. So there's, of course, Retsuko. There's Ukami, who I don't really remember from the show. I was thinking first that he was the one who really had a thing for her, but that's Haida. Yeah, I don't remember him much from the show. Oddly, they don't have characters for her 2 closest friends on the show, Haida or Feneko. And I would like a Feneko one. They do have a Sonota figure, which sadly I wasn't able to get. But I did get everything they had. I got Aggretsuko. I got the 2 powerful female characters. I mean, not that, you know, Aggretsuko isn't powerful in her own way, but there's Gori the gorilla and Washimi the secretary bird. In the first series, they're kind of both the women that Retsuko really looks up to and wishes she could be like. And of course, as the show progresses and we learn more about them, we find that, you know, they're just as flawed as anybody else, particularly Gori. And yeah, I did get the Okami figure, but again, I really don't remember him. Yeah, sadly, they did not have the Sonoda figure, so I didn't get her. I may have to go back and look again. Oh, there's a little card in here that shows everything too. But yeah, weirdly, it says different kinds of Gory. I got the, I'm guessing the basic Gory? Yeah, apparently the one in the striped dress only comes 1 out of every 48. But yeah, they're nice little figurines, and well, let's see if they're nice little figurines or not, I suppose. But I continue to look at Aggretsuko here. So she comes with, looks like headphones and a book. It's a laptop. That's a cute little accessory. Let's get her out of here and see what kind of articulation she has. I'm guessing it won't be as articulated as that Mega Man figure, just because the way that she's built, but oh, actually it's not bad. I mean, we've got swivel in the ankles, we've got knees. I mean, they're limited by her dress, but they are there. We've got pivot on the wrist, rotation on the wrist. The shoulders move up and down, but no forward or backward. It looks, oh, this one was forward or backward. There's more articulation on her left arm, looks like. Does the right arm? Oh no, the right arm does too. And then we have the head, which pivots. Does she stand up well? Because that's always a thing. And yeah, she does. So can we hold her laptop? Not very well, but she does hold it. I mean, I can finesse it, probably. And she has her headphones, which I'm assuming will fit right over her ears. I'm not sure if that's backwards or not. Yep, this basic little office worker Aggretsuko. That's a cute little figure. It looked nice up on the shelf. It's still not a Figma or a Revoltech or a Nedoroid, but it's gonna do for now. And I'm not gonna open all these, but let's take a look at Aggretsuko, the death metal singing version of Aggretsuko. All right, nothing else to fall out. It's all in the back here, that's why. She comes with, looks like an amp and a microphone. Accessories are always nice. I do have some Aggretsuko pops, but that's really the only Aggretsuko merchandise I have is the pops. Oh, the little cards? Oh, the cards actually tell you stuff about them. Aggretsuko is a cute red panda working as an office associate in the accounting department of a highly respected trading company. It's always been a dream of hers to work in this field, but in reality, her bosses are unsympathetic and give her harsh deadlines. When she gets pushed to the limit, she goes out after work and takes out her anger and stress on heavy metal karaoke sessions. So yeah, that's cool. All right, let's give her microphone. In this hand? Will it fit in this hand? It will. I don't know if that's the right hand or not. She actually carries like a microphone in her purse. Does she? Is there swivel at the waist? No, there's not. It's just the head. But there's a nice amount of articulation on here for these figures. And can we get her to stand up now? Nope. You do have to kind of finesse these a little bit because the joints are a little loose. They kind of stay where you want them to when you get them there, but getting them there is tricky. But yeah, that's very cute. I have no idea what the symbol on her head says. Let's see if the little card gives us any idea. And no, the card says literally the exact same thing. Now, I know what you're saying. You said this was a blind box video, right? These aren't blind boxes. We can see what's in them at all. These are the opposite of blind boxes. They're very much visible boxes. Well, there are some figures that are not part of the normal assortment. There is a gold Aggretsuko. There is a date night Aggretsuko. There's a green Aggretsuko, and I don't know, maybe Sonoda and Stripey Gory are those as well, because they have some figures that are not visible in the box. And those are our blind boxes today. Let's put these ones aside, because I'll open them eventually, but not right now. Put you over here as well. You've dropped your computer, and now I've knocked her over. Lovely, just lovely. These are very cute. These were, well, I mean, it's Five Below. I think these were $5 each at Five Below, and I had to go to a few different ones and try multiple times to find them because I was specifically looking for these. And I had basically just kind of given up, like, oh, well, I'm just not going to find them. But no, then I went in, and they did, and they had almost the full set of the visible ones. And so I picked up 3 of the blind ones for us to open here. Because I thought, hey, that'd be fun. I mean, I'm really not... I mean, the date night one might be kind of cool to have. Comes with a karaoke machine and purse. I like the golden color. It says on the bottom here, these are... It says Loyal Subjects Wave 2. Now, I remember the first time when I looked at these, this Mega Man guy, I wasn't sure what Loyal Subjects meant. And of course now I realize that is actually the name of the manufacturer. I've seen like Target's had like Ghostbuster ones. I think it's been like WWE wrestling ones. They make a number of different figurines. So I'm not sure if Wave 2 is also part of the name or if there's actually a first wave of these figures that I never saw. But now we're going to get into the blind box portion of the video. We've talked a little bit about what Aggretsuko is. And again, if you have Netflix and you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. It's fun, just maybe not with the kids. Like I said, there is some cursing, there is drinking. The end of the most recent series gets a little dark, honestly, for a series that is usually pretty lighthearted and funny. There's a little darkness at the end of the most recent season, but definitely check it out. Let's see who we got in our blind box versions. Now, I probably could have just popped these open in the store, couldn't I? Because they're not sealed or anything, and there's no black bags in there, but it didn't occur to me to do it. I was honest. Let's see. Hey, there's one of the ones I was missing, so that's why she wasn't available just on the shelf. Tsunoda is part of one of the kind of chase figures. Tsunoda is the office gossip, basically. No, that's not true. That's the hippo, is the office gossip. Tsunoda is the kind of hip, popular, attractive woman in the office. And at first she kind of seems like she's just using her looks and to get what she wants in the world. But again, she's like a lot of the characters in the show, she is eventually given a little bit of development to show that she is more three-dimensional. It's kind of one of the neat things on the show is you have all these office stereotypes when you start out. And a lot of them get some development. You do find out why mean people are a little bit mean, why people like her who just kind of seem to have everything fall their way do actually kind of work for it. Does she have a little card? She has a little card. Let's see what her little card says. Tsunoda. Tsunoda uses her doughy eyes to capture the hearts and favor of older guys in the company. That's maybe a little oversimplified, but that is certainly the way she's portrayed at the beginning. But again, cute little figurine. Her head feels like heavier than Retsuko's. Also doesn't seem to turn. I don't know if that's just stiff or if it's not supposed to. But again, we have some she doesn't seem as posable. She's got knees, we've got some hip joint. The feet don't seem to pivot much at all. She actually pivots up the weight. No, that's just her dress turns. So you can turn her tail around, that's not a good look. She's a very much stiffer figure. She's not... I don't know if you're meant to play with these or not anyways, but she comes with her mobile phone, which is cute. Put her over there. She is one of the figures I wanted, so I'm glad... See, it'd be nice if they don't make it clear necessarily what is and isn't a chase figure. I mean, obviously these multicolored Retzkos are going to be. But yeah, I wasn't sure about... So I wonder if maybe Stripey Director Gory is in one of these little blind boxes as well. Still wish there was a Haida and Feneko. Feneko is probably my favorite character. She's this, aside from Retsuko, of course. She's just this very sarcastic, snarky friend of Retsuko's. She's kind of an excrement disturber. She's not a really nice person, but she's just... Her level of sarcasm I find very entertaining. So let's see who else we got. We got... That's literally the same figure. They've literally put the same Angry Retsuko in a blind box. I guess, to be fair, since they aren't sealed, maybe somebody did that in the store. But that's kind of crappy. I mean, let's see what the card, maybe the card's somebody else? Nope. They blind boxed up a normal figure. That's kind of crap. Still, we got one figure I wanted out of those. And I may go back and see if they still have these and maybe buy some more. And now that I realize they're not sealed, I may dishonestly take a peek to see who I'm getting. Who is in our third one? The third one is the normal Gory. Oh, okay. Well, I guess since we got her open, might as well take her out, right? I don't know why they seem to have made her, like, I guess she's supposed to like be a silverback gorilla, but I mean, that's really silver. That's really, really so. So I wonder if maybe if Tsunoda's not supposed to be blind boxed either. That's kind of lame. If the blind boxes aren't all chase figures, if the blind boxes are mostly just normal figures, that's not cool at all. I don't like that. Can I get her to stand up? She's kind of like with Tsunoda. Her head's very heavy. Her legs are very stiff. And frankly, she's so silvery, she kind of looks like a robot. There we go. And she comes with her own little book or binder. I guess being a director, that makes sense. Yep, I think that'll wrap us up. Her legs are very loose. She does not want to stand up. There we go. Like I said, I'm not gonna, well, I guess there's no point in opening this Gory because we already have one open. Yeah, well, I won't take Washimi out. What does she come with, though? Well, I guess since we have Gory open, let's see what her card says. Let's read her card. Director Gory. Gory is a talented and hardworking director of marketing. She is a daunting figure on the outside, but is surprisingly delicate on the inside, and often finds it hard to say what is on her mind. She dresses in cool, conservative fashion, but comments about her physical appearance hurt, and she frequently cries herself to sleep at night. Well, I guess I was kind of hoping for one of the other Retskos, but hey, at least I got Tsunoda. I think that we'll call that a day. So you can check out your local Five Below if you are interested in these at all. See if they still have them. So they are very cute. They are nicely posable little things, given how small they are. And yeah, I guess since they're not sealed, just pop them open in the store and see if you're getting the ones that you're interested in. Again, if I go back, I may just do that, so I don't end up buying duplicates of the normal figures. That's a little disappointing, honestly. I'm not a fan of them doing that. Because, I know somebody could have swapped them in the store, but the chances of swapping the cards too, that seems unlikely, you know? But that's going to wrap things up for this. These are very cute. For $5 a piece, they're not bad price. It's a little bit less, I think, than a lot of blind boxes. A lot of them are more like 7 or 8, and then say, Funko's Mystery Minis, there's posability, they have some little accessories, they're still nicely detailed. The blind box aspect, the fact that they're just putting normal figures in the blind boxes when they have the same figures in the window boxes is really uncool. I was really hoping those would just be the chase figures, but hey, at least I got a Tsunoda. These will have to hold me over until they do a proper Nedoroid or Revoltech of Aggretsuko, and they'll be nice on the shelf until that time. So I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, please give the video a like and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't seen Aggretsuko, it's on Netflix now. If you have seen it, tell me who your favorite character is. Mine is, Retsuko aside, mine is Fenneco. And I will see you in the next video.